Hi there, my name is Lorena. My boyfriend's name is Andres. We are located in New York City and I speak fluent Spanish, and so does he. Hablo perfectamente bien español. Y Andrés y yo llevamos juntos casi 3 años. Andres and I met each other. We have a friend in common, and they did their MBA together in New York City. And at the time, I was studying in New York City too. We only met a couple of times, maybe at a bar or a restaurant, and that's how we became friends on Facebook, because I just friended everyone who I knew. Then I went back to Mexico, and we were friends on Facebook, right? And then there was this one day when I uploaded a picture of my dog, and he made this very cute comment, I think. He said, "When are you gonna move back to New York City, and I'll help you take care of your dog if you bring her with you?" And I was like, is he into me? So anyway, he reached out to me one day via Facebook to ask for a favor, and I helped him with that favor, and we connected that way through Facebook Messenger. And then there was this one wedding I had. I was still in Mexico, he was still in New York, and I invited him to come over to the wedding with me, and he said no. So I thought, okay, maybe he's really not available. And I was just going crazy. But then he started messaging me once in a while, and he was being very cute. And we started talking a lot. And that escalated, and it came to a point where I really wanted to see him. And I just knew that he was into me. And I invited him over to come to Mexico, and he said, yeah, sure, let's go. So it was very weird because we hadn't seen each other in I think maybe a year or a year and a half, and we had only met each other a couple of times at a bar, but very friendly meeting. And by that point, he came over to Mexico City, and I went to pick him up at the airport, and we met, and it was pretty obvious that we both liked each other, and we've been together ever since. And then I moved to New York, and now we live together. For me, love means not that you're not able to live without the other person, because I've always said that if Andres wasn't around, or that something something had to happen where we had to separate our lives, I would still be okay. I would still have dreams of my own, but I don't want to live life without him. I'd rather have him in my life than not have him in my life. So for me, love is to choose to be with that person, because your life with them is much better than what your life would be without them. Andres makes me feel, when I'm with him, that he makes me feel at home. He makes me feel comfortable. He makes me feel like I'm in a safe place. He makes me feel that a lot of things maybe could go wrong or good.
Wrong or good? Wrong or right? No, wrong or what?
Andres makes me feel like when I'm with him, he makes me feel at home. He makes me feel like I'm in a good place. And he makes me feel happy.